Hey guys, how you doing? How you doing? We're back. We're back for another big episode. I don't usually come on Saturday, but if I do, it's something important. But you know how TikTok is. You gotta keep on posting. Uh, you don't want to get roasted. So right now, this morning, I just seen some crazy stuff is going around. Um, let's watch. Let's watch.
Ah, have you ever been driven to tears by your husband, gone crazy helping kids with homework, and questioned your life because of colleagues and your boss? I suggest you quickly grab one of these viral stress relief little black guys that everyone is now calling NATASH. It's made of this super soft, squishy, bouncy material. No matter how you stretch it, it always snaps back. Doesn't it look just like you staying resilient in life? Just look at how it's holding up now, and you'll know exactly how much it's loved in our house. A kid in the elevator even chased me down for the link this morning. If you want one, click the link below to get yours. Yeah.
What? So, what the hell? What the hell? These are the whoa. Oh, calm down. This stuff is like speed into like what the hell? What's wrong with this stuff? Jeez. Can I pause it? Wow, look at this. So, what the hell? You know what? Get out of here, man. There's people come around here. So, basically, these are dolls called Natasha. I don't know. Natasha is a Russian name, right? And it's an American name also for black females. So they got this doll right here. When they're stressed out, they get the doll and they slam it. They get upset. They throw it around. They throw it. They've been working long times in the factory, in the plant. So they just, you know, take their anger on the Natasha doll. They can they can stretch it out. They can pull it. They can, or you could stress out, paint it, relax, design it. But then other people, they just throw them, slam it on the floor. You know, hitting it with a bat. One woman was biting on it. It's just basically their stress relief. But why does it have to be a black doll? What? Why? They're already eating us and doing all this stuff to us. So now they're coming out with the baby doll. They're just everywhere. It's crazy. Wow, look at that. It comes in a bag right there. It's hand sized. It's flexible. You can put water in it. You can make it pee. You can make it poop, and the water will come out of the or come out from the front or from the mouth or from the top of the head. It's crazy. Look it up on TikTok and YouTube. It's right there. It's been around for a while though. I don't see anything funny, but crazy. Look, you got to smoke it.
Hey, were you about to inflate my stress toy until it sat?
Oh wow. So this is stress. They call it stress doll. Wow. Look at that. Orders are high. People are buying this stuff. People are buying it, using it for their stress. Look at it. Black squishy dolls in manufacture. Natasha squishy toy. Jelly squishy for stress. Wow, they're being manufactured. Look at that. What? Natasha stress doll.
我的 Natasha，
什么拿他上？
Oh, Natasha.
Level 1,
Hey. Uh-uh.
Level 2, Level 3.
It inflates back. Ah.
Holy shit. Level 4. Oh, Natasha. Bruh. Level 5.
Damn.
Oh, Natasha.
That's crazy, man. That's crazy. It's a stress doll so that when you're stressed out, you know. What? Natasha swims?
Natasha.
What happened? What is up with this? You rewind it and then it just want to rewind. So it swims too. Wow. What? That's nice. I like that. It could swim. You know, a lot of black people can't swim. You know?
你吃面子的。
No, this is crazy. This is crazy. They swim. Where do you see that one?
Okay, so what if I told you that people are now buying dolls just to beat them up? And not just dolls,
What's going
black
on?
dolls called Natasha. It's not even a joke. These dolls are literally designed to be pancaked, thrown around rooms, slammed on doors, all in the name of stress relief. That is what you're going to be looking at in this
Stress
video.
relief.
But before we proceed, thank you so much for clicking on this video. My name is Winnie Lake. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe, and if you're my returning subscriber, thank you so much. So it has come to my knowledge that people are now so overwhelmed, stressed, burned out, and emotionally exhausted that companies are creating products specifically designed to absorb human frustration. And honestly, I do not even blame these people. But the question here is, why are these tools black like Natasha's? You know, this says a lot about how we
You see, when black women see this, it's like they're seeing their kids getting slapped, and then they're seeing an Asian person slamming a black baby on the ground, and it affects the black woman because they're like, that could be my baby, you know. So a lot of black women are upset about this. I mean, I don't really support it either, but it's crazy because why does it have but they have different colors, they have different races, they have white, yellow, they have another color, they have the one where you could make it any color you want, and then they have the brown one, different shades of brown from light brown to dark brown, but everybody wants to get the brown Natasha and slam it around and use it around. But the Natasha doll could be used as male or female. But uh, once again, I say I thought Natasha is a Russian name. You know what I mean?
viewing the world right now. And when black people come out to complain, about the race thing, people like they're exaggerating, they're
Ah,
experiencing black fatigue. Why is it that black people are always victimizing themselves? They always want to be considered first. They are, you know, all these sorts of things. And yet, at the end of the day, this is what you guys are pointing out. You're thinking
no.
over strict.
Now, I won't be able to leave my kids with an Asian woman because I'm afraid that she might do that to my kid. Go, you know, it's crazy. It's like the black woman. They know that they say that she could take a lot of stress and a lot of pain, so they abused her in the medical field and used them as studies with no anesthesia. So this kind of like reminds, kind of relates to that, where it's black, strong, independent woman, and that black independent woman, she's supposed to be able to take a lot of heat, a lot of stress. She could fight a man. She's the Amazon woman. She's strong and independent. She don't need a man. So this woman says that look at the doll, you stretch it, you bounce it on the floor, it still comes back. Represented how black people, when they go through a lot of stress and crisis and racism, they still come back, you know, to the top. So it's kind of like represents that the doll, after you beat it up and everything, you can still inflates back. They ran it over with a tire. The stuff inflated right back. I don't know what kind of rubber this is, but the resistance, the toughness in the doll is amazing.
Liver, a doll, and then it should be black, as if you cannot pick all colors. Anyways, let us listen to some text before we proceed because, seriously speaking, I am not happy with what I have seen. I'm not happy with Chinese because it's a Chinese company and a Chinese idea. And that is why there's even a creator who said these guys are not even close to black proximity. For them to
Uh,
have the audacity to come out with such ideas, but I digress.
So there's these new dolls that are going viral on
what?
Chinese social media, aka like
They're
Xiaohongshu,
going viral.
and this is what they look like. I don't know about you guys. I think it's a little offensive, the pink reddish lips, kind of reminds me of those Jim Crow drawings that were going back in the like 60s and beyond.
What the hell?
The thing that really is kind of bothering me the most about this, I guess, trend is I don't know if you remember, but when Labubu's were viral, people were putting them on their Birkins, their designer bags. Like, you don't just put anything on a designer bag. You're going to put something that you care about or at least show respect to. So they're putting these Labubus
Tap
on
the
the
screen.
bags,
Tap the screen.
but they're treating these dolls like
Donate.
this. They're
Zelle.
putting them on their feet,
Venmo.
just like wearing them
PayPal.
like on their
Get a
feet,
tip.
walking
PayPal
around
tip.
on the ground. Like, they're just, I don't know,
What?
treating these dolls. I know it's just a doll, but
Use
at
it
the
as a
time,
socks.
they're treating these dolls with like so much disrespect, and I don't know if they'd be doing that if it weren't like a black doll. They're putting them in these outfits. There's a lot of people going viral for treating these dolls
Ah.
in weird ways. Like, for example, this person's running them over, and they're just, I don't know. This is their whole content is just treating these dolls super weirdly. This is that
Ah.
same creator throwing a watermelon of all fruits on this doll. Here's a comment I found on one of the videos. This is the translated version.
Hey y'all, so if you're Black American, you are probably not going to be surprised by anything that I'm going to say in this video, and you're not my target audience for this video, although I would really appreciate your guys' support right now, because the rabbit hole that I started down last night and then backed out of because it was just too disturbing to continue, it's just
it's because they're Black. That could be their kid, that could be their baby, and they're like watching, like, why? If you got an Asian, well, Black people got to retaliate. You got to go make an um Asian Lee something, John Lee, and then make a doll retaliate, and then you could slam that one on the ground.
It's insane. So today I am talking to Chinese Americans,
Wow.
not Chinese people in China. I am talking to Chinese Americans about your people over in China. So I've been on the Red Note app for just for a little while. You know what I mean? Ever since like TikTok had its first little issues or whatever. And of course, there's racism against Black Americans specifically on the Red Note app, like insanely, right? And whatever.
A lot of times, a Black, it's the Black Democratic woman. It's the Black Democratic woman that's really the problem. That it's not the Black Republican woman.
And I got my iPad here so I can make sure I get this shit fucking right. Whoever this company is or whatever, created a new doll with a different kind of therapeutic aesthetic. They call this doll Natsa. The description for this doll is
that's Natasha.
Has dark skin, simple and rough features, and always looks like she's just letting it run. This doll is the total opposite of those perfect polished influencer dolls. Young people find her oddly cute and use her to relieve their stress.
Wow.
So basically what they did was they created a minstrel Black doll to beat the shit out of when they're feeling bad about themselves or anything going on in their fucking lives. Mind you, this is in a country that is 92% Han Chinese. 92%.
No Blacks. No Blacks.
Different types of Asian. They created a Black doll that looks like a minstrel doll that they're smashing the head in, they're beating it up, and they're posting these videos online like it's funny. It baffles me, like how we stay on everybody's fucking mind. First of all, why do these dolls that are used for therapeutic reasons for you to relieve stress have to look like anything or anyone? Why isn't it just like another like random Labubu looking thing? Why are you guys painting the doll's face white? You bought the Black doll and then painted it white. And this isn't me overthinking this or blowing it out of proportion or making it worse than it is. This is just simply racism, and it's fucking disgusting. And I'd like to see someone of Chinese fucking descent call this fucking nastiness out. They banned it in schools over there because of how fucking disgusting it is. But that's not enough. Like, there needs to be some sort of like major conversation had about this, had about the racism from other fucking countries towards Black Americans.
Wow.
It's really fucking weird and disgusting, and they should be fucking ashamed of themselves. Grown fucking adults, you guys. Grown ass adults. This shit is like taught, then perpetuated, and then nobody says anything, and it's just okay. Like, I would love to see like some of these large Chinese creators on here on TikTok address this.
Know what 30 years in Congress gets you?
She's right.
Sherman, it's only 4 bills passed. 2 of them were renamed post offices. We need new leaders who'll stand up to Trump and deliver more, a lot more. We need Democrat Jake.
Yeah, so it's crazy.
Climate leader and national security official.
Oh man, I hate it when they do this. Damn, nobody want to watch that. Don't watch that. No more advertising. Yeah, so this is what's going on right here. They got a doll named Natasha, and basically, you know what? This is sad. These politicians, what are they gonna do? They're not gonna do nothing for you. Like, don't they get the point that their days are over? Look at this. They want to hit me with commercials all day. Get out of here. What the hell?
Anyways, I feel like I'm gonna be the only video up about this topic.
I hate those
but
commercials. They get on
after
my
what I
nerve.
saw last night, like something needed to be said.
Yeah.
Cute black baby squishy toy is super fun for stress relief. Perfect small gift. Tap the link below to
Here
get
we
yours
go.
now.
So the Chinese people over in China are using black baby dolls for stress relief. They're literally torturing these dolls, stomping these dolls out, beating these dolls, and doing all sorts of heinous things to a black doll baby. If this is not CH mixed with racism, then I don't know what is. The Chinese population in China is Chinese people.
Yes.
They are not even in close proximity to black people.
They don't
that.
even like black people.
So what in the is going on?
Thank
What
you.
would prompt them to do this? And then when we say everybody is obsessed with black people, they say, "Oh, you're lying. No one likes you. We all have black fatigue." When we say people are delusional and it is nothing but pure projection, when they talk about how we operate through the world and how we treat people and how we're dangerous and how we're a threat to society, when it's literally the people that are pointing the finger, three are pointing back at them. Because what on God's green earth would make Chinese people make a doll and call it the Natasha doll just to torture it and beat it up for stress relief? A little black baby doll. Literally, I've seen a video of a Chinese person running the doll over with a car,
Wow.
slapping the doll, slamming the doll, doing.
The fact that she had her baby in the car seat and then she took the black doll and threw it out of the car and slammed it on the ground. And then the car came and ran it over. That's racist. That one was racist. That was a little bit too harsh right there. You know.
All sorts of demonic debauchery with this black baby doll. Yet people swear for God that we are the worst thing that happened to planet Earth.
Tell me about it.
We've not done anything to anybody to subjugate them, denigrate them, disenfranchise them. What is like? And then we keep saying, well, what is the problem? What's the problem? It has to be pure jealousy
Yes.
and envy
Yes.
and
A lot of people don't know that the American dream, the American dream, the American dream. Black people already live in it like 300,000 years. These people from Asia and Europe, remember, Europeans came to America fleeing from religious persecution, slavery, famine, okay, disease, okay, cold, freezing, okay. They came to America. They were not living like that in Europe, especially they were under the Ottoman Empire. And then after the Ottoman Empire, another empire took over. Monarchy, kings and queens, slaves. That's where the Caucasians come from. Then you got the Asians coming from where? Factories, plants, fox plants. Where's the building? And there's tents around the building. So when they jump, the Asians try to escape, they jump, the net catches them, and then they're punished. Remember before Apple, Sony, Microsoft, they took their business to where? China, so they could get what? Cheaper labor. The Asians were slaves. They have a little box, a community. It's like a box. It's like they built little communities. You only have what you need. That's it. We only sell this, but you can't leave the compound. It's a plant prison. It's like what the prisons it's like the plantations they had here in Florida when they got a couple of black people and used them as slaves, transported them from wherever and from Jamaica, from the islands up north to Florida. It's the same stuff. It's the same plants. That That stuff, it just stopped 10 years ago. That slavery in China, they even announced it. Slavery just ended in China 10 years ago. Okay, so they're coming over here for what? The American dream. Remember, we already been through that. We already been through that. We're chill mode. We're in chill mode. We're trustees. We're what? Generational wealth. But our generational wealth was taken away from us because these people wanted the American dream also. We were the American dream. They were dreaming to be like us. Car, house, refrigerator, lights, electricity, toilets, okay, refrigerator. These are things they didn't have. Electricity, clean water, pipes going under the ground. They don't have pipes. They have to go outside and take a poop. Light. You see how they sleep. It's still going on till today. It has not stopped. India's not a problem. So when they come here, you see, they see brown people. What are they told? Oh, they're monkeys. They're hanging on trees. We got to go help them and all that. And then they took the black person out and put the white person. You see, and then say the black person was a slave. No. See, when the Europeans got off Ellis Island, they had a mission: burn, baby, burn, burn, baby, burn. Yeah, they burnt all the black communities from Maine to South Carolina. Italians were just torching black communities, just torching all the house, everything, massacres, genocide, just eliminated them. How dare you live better than us? We've been taught racism and hate. You're supposed to be monkeys. You're supposed to be slaves. This is what was going on in their mind. This is what they were doing, pushed by their females, the hate, the racism. I can't see a black man on top of my own white man that I'm popping out of my belt. But they need the black woman's ovaries. They need the black people's organs. They need the black people's liver. They need the black person's brain. They need the black people's technology. 95% of the technology is created by melanated and black people. You got to understand that. So you got to hate. You got to hate. Somebody is ahead of you by 200,000 years. You have to hate. You've been in a factory as a slave. You've been freezing, dying. I mean, unaliving, persecuted because of your religion, because you don't want to be a so and so, a Catholic. It goes even deeper. So when they came to America, the hate was real, and that's what a lot of times when black people ask for reparations, they don't know what white people's been through. They don't know. Because if you know what they've been through, like me, I say it out loud. And now white people are asking for reparations too for what happened to them in Europe, from Turkey, which was the Ottoman Empire, does not exist no more. So I don't know if they're going to get anything. The UK, France, Germany, all those little Ukraine, Yugoslavia, Bosnia, Italy. Italy is just, they couldn't have no more kids. There was no place. The place was populated. Then they try to go live somewhere else. They can't build because of restrictions.
It's racism. Because there's no excuse for this. There's no excuse. There aren't even black people in China like that.
I know.
For
All
them to be doing
Nigerians.
this. Globally, everyone has an issue with black people. And then you'll be like, oh, well, if everybody has an issue, then maybe you're the problem. No, maybe we are the source.
The
It gotta
L1,
be, it has to be.
L2,
It has to
L3,
be because what else do you
first
believe in?
females to create.
And just blatant racism. They are not even in proximity to black people like that in China. Yet they're taking delight in torturing a black baby doll. Let that sink in. What do y'all think about this? Sound off in the comments below because this is just like spread of this way. Like, child, everybody globally has a gripe with black people, and particularly black Americans, because the name Natasha, that's a black American name. Like, they're not named Natasha over on the continent. You don't hear too many Natashas in South America or in the Caribbean. That sounds like a black American's name.
And Russian.
This is crazy.
The thing is, when people talk about history, it's because
Oh.
it matters. And when people talk about representation,
Whoa.
it is because it matters. And in today's world, people are paying attention to the messages hidden
Hey.
in products, trends, and viral cultures. So you cannot just come out and create a product. And yes, I get it. People are stressed, and you're coming out with a product or a service to relieve their stress. But why come
I
out
like that
with
one.
specifically black dolls is the question. And I'm asking this
Oh, look at that. They put a wig on it. Whoa.
because even the most innocent person or
Oh.
senseless person knows that once you attach
Natasha.
violence,
Oh.
punching, kicking, and emotional release to a black figure, whether intentional or not, people are
Ah.
going to question the message behind it. Because again, people interpret things differently. What you see may not be the same thing that I see in the reflection. Because for some people, it's going to reflect harmful stereotypes
Whoa,
that have
that's a
existed for
sauce.
generations. The normalization
What?
of violence against black bodies, the dehumanization of black identity, and the idea that blackness can be turned into an object for aggression and entertainment. People are just going to come out with different
Wow.
interpretations. So this makes me question the intent of these people. Are they trying to mock black people? Are they trying to laugh at black people? Are they trying to defame them, to put them down? Because seriously, what is their intention?
What these?
Anyways, thank you so much for watching this video to the end. Until next time, see you. Bye bye.
Yeah, so that's what's going on, Natasha, man. I don't know where to get when. I don't know. It looks more like a male. you know. Well, that's it for today. I just wanted to talk to you guys about the doll going on today, Saturday. Check out my shorts and my videos on TikTok. Donate, show us some support, hit the like button, send a gift. Thank you very much. Have a good day.